Hey there, Doodle Gang! Doodle here, and yes, it's been a hot second since you've heard my very amazing voice. I mean, hey, how's it going? It's been a hot second since my last video, and of course, apologies for that, but hey, that's not what we're here for. We're here to give out this nice, quick old video. Hopefully, it's a quick video. I never make my word on that. It's normally a very long video. Just depends on how long I ramble. And of course, it's non scripted. Here's the video about why FNAF belongs in DVD. And there's been a lot of just back and forth about chatting about, hey, DVD doesn't belong in here. Why is it coming into Dead by Daylight? You know how big this franchise is? And basically, Dead by Daylight is the equivalent of Horror Smash Bros. And it has been a dream since 2019 for me. My dream chapter, one of my dream chapters, by the way. Another Resident Evil chapter would be so great, aka Biohazard, Jack and Marguerite, please. Yeah. Yeah, so why is everyone complaining about this? I never see anything positive. Never anything positive in this community. Of course, I had my moments like, hey, why is D&D in here? You know, D&D doesn't belong in here. Um, yeah, that's definitely far off than compared to stuff like PUBG is technically in the game, Rainbow Six Siege is technically in the game, Attack on Titan is technically in the game, and we're complaining about funny, horror, scary, horror bear? What is this community on? I'd like to know what they're on because I mean I don't want it. With all that negative energy, I hate to have it, fam. I don't want it. So it's just crazy to me to hear this when FNAF is a indie game. It's an indie game. Think about it. An indie project being in such a big franchise like Dead by Daylight. And Scott is finally opening up the collabs and you guys are being such negative Nancy's about it. It drives me insane. It drives me crazy because there's a lot of like FNAF doesn't fit into Dead by Daylight. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously telling me that to my face that Dead by Daylight would not accept FNAF? It wouldn't allow it. When you have stuff compared to like K-pop killers, clowns in mascot outfits, Legion having bunny outfits from Silent Hill, like are you just like really? I think that's funny beyond me because this is a rant video, of course, of just me expressing my opinions here. We all have our opinions, and you can have your opinion, and I'm here to share mine. FNAF belongs in the Dead by Daylight. It belongs in there, and it deserves its title in there because I would have rather had this than it being in Fortnite or like Stumble Guys, and I'm so happy. I'm so unbelievably happy. I like literally when I got home from work, not seeing any announcements yet from certain channels, like I thought in the back of my head, it's not going to be Dead by Daylight. FNAF's not going to be collaborated with Dead by Daylight because it's just it's not going to happen. It's too big of a risk, and I don't think Scott would have wanted something like that. But then at the same time, with how Scott always says he is like literally, if you watch the Daco interview talking about collabs, Daco would even ask like, "Are you open to do collabs?" And Scott was like, "I love my FNAF is my baby. I don't want to put it into something it wouldn't fit in." And Fortnite isn't what it would fit in. As much as me and the next person, FNAF and Fortnite would have been really, really cool, but it's more cooler if it was in Dead by Daylight, and it's going to be next year. So it's crazy enough to me the fact that we all can accept Dungeons and Dragons, PUBG, Attack on Titan, all this different collab stuff, but not FNAF when it was the peak horror back in 2014. It is 10 years now. It deserves its spot with how much of a fantastic franchise it has been and how much Scott has been wanting to spread more of of the IP and stuff like that to make fans happy. And of course, it's his baby. He's allowed to choose what he wants, and I'm happy that it's Dead by Daylight. It's all his choice, and he decided Dead by Daylight was the choice, and I'm so happy for that. And of course, if you're gonna go at me going, oh, but the Funko Fusion game, that's like kiddie stuff. It's fucking Funko, dude. Funko has the licenses for FNAF stuff. Of course, it's gonna be added in there. Like, you're kidding me, right? It's way more different than from that to Fortnite, you know? It's driving me crazy over here. And yes, of course, everyone has their own opinions, not in that matter, but I believe that FNAF does belong into it. And even though a lot of people have been giving their opinions on like on who they want in the game and stuff like that, honestly, the best choice would be Springtrap. Obviously, would be the best choice. We don't know. Of course, we only got the X Dead by Daylight thing, so we don't know who's gonna be in the chapter or anything. But hopefully, you know, in the future, of course, we'll be getting more news on that, and hopefully, swear to God, we get like Springtrap for the killer, and then like maybe some like cosmetics of like Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. That would be so cool. And of course, I get it, like, and if they want to go like lore wise in that sense, but hey, that's up to Scott and how Scott wants to do it. So y'all need to stop being negative Nancy's and all that matter, because FNAF is such a big inspiration to me. It has inspired me to draw and just pursue my creativeness out in the world, especially with drawings and all that matter. FNAF means a lot to me. And I know it doesn't mean to a lot of other people, especially it is weird to see someone who enjoys that Dungeons and Dragons and all of a sudden go, FNAF doesn't belong in there. Okay, you have your opinions, but like some opinions don't need to be shared. I'm sorry to say that, but like if you're comparing Dungeons and Dragons and FNAF together, of like if you enjoy Dungeons and Dragons being Dead by Daylight, but not FNAF, we're not on the same page here. I'm just letting you know. Future editing Doodle here. I was going to continue this segment with another long rant, but I feel like that was enough to say, and I just really don't feel like listening to the rest of my voice. So we're just going to end it off here. And I want to say thank you guys for sticking around. Again, thank you for 200 subscribers. That's pretty freaking sweet. I'm totally sorry for the lack of video posting. I know since my anniversary post, it's been like over 2 weeks, and I'm totally sorry for that. Work has gotten me busy. Sorry. Work has gotten me busy. And I finally have 2 days off. And literally today, when I don't know when you're watching this, but let's just type like just say like, oh, I have 2 days off. Let's just say that. Today I was just planning on finishing this video, and then tomorrow I'm going to go watch Alien. So I'm pretty excited for that. And then yeah, and then I'm back to doing whatever. I mean, like as this video comes out, I know not like no one's gonna like literally see this immediately, but I am starting to get less days, so I will definitely be trying to do more videos. I know I want to get back into Bongo Meets the animations, because I plan on probably doing Bongo Meets the Demo Man, because or Bongo Meets the Sniper, since I did tease Sniper with an outfit at the end of the last episode. It depends on, I just have to get a little travel going, like because like anytime like the first Bongo Meets the Medic, funny we're gonna be explaining this, that was random. All I wanted to do was Medic picking up Bongo, and then it kind of turned into something crazy because of all the interaction and engagement and positivity from it. So I thought, hey, I can do Bongo Meets the Scout, and literally the only idea was Scout steals Bongo, and that is it. And then everything else just came into be when I was working on an unsourced filmmaker. So this time I'll definitely try to do more for the next episode. I'm really excited for it, but it's probably going to take me a little while again, because you know how animation works and all that goodness. Because like especially when I was making Bongo Meets the Scout, I kept finding new things to do, like the one segments of actually like the in-game animation segments, that those took me a little bit to do. And I don't know if you've seen the behind the scenes on my community post, but I had like a dead scout on the floor and a scout like on the other side, like trying to experiment with that kind of stuff and everything. So yeah, that's all the news for there. And I know eventually I do like want to do more of these videos again, just me talking about certain topics. I know I'm late. I'm so sorry for that. This video meant to come out like last week, or like I don't know, a few days after the announcement. Should be not last week, but a few days after the announcement, but I just got busy and I got interrupted in between takes, so I could not finish it. But hey, it's finally out, and feel free to share your opinions in the comments. Sorry if I sounded really mean during my rambles. Everyone has their opinions, and I just like, I don't know, I feel like I'm on my high horse going, you really, really are rejecting FNAF? Like, seriously, the funny bear? Are you kidding me? I don't know. It kind of itches me the wrong way, thinking like somebody who really enjoys the Dungeons and Dragons, but then hates FNAF, and it's like, I can obviously tell you probably hate it because of how the franchise is spread and how kiddie it can get and everything. But hey, go watch Into the Pit or go play it yourself and go watch Stocko's interview with Scott. Maybe you'll change your mind. I'm just saying. I know Security Breach wasn't everyone's favorite. I love Security Breach, even though it wasn't perfect. But hey, Scott explains everything about it in the Doco interview, so I recommend go watching that again. So thank you for tuning in on this random video. And oh yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch again. Please go follow my Twitch because YouTube is an asshole and doesn't let me like do a few things. So I'm probably not gonna be live on YouTube for a while. But please go watch my lives on Twitch. There is a link in my bio, pretty sure, and there's a link in the description. I'm sure it's gonna be there. And pretty much the clips you're seeing now is from that stream. So like, yeah, and all that matters. So thank you guys. I appreciate yins. I hope you all have a fantastic day in the fog. And I'll see you in the next trial whenever that will be. I'm so excited for Castlevania. I tried it a little bit during the PTB. And I should have recorded that stuff, but I only really got to play like 2 matches. So I mean, like, yeah, but I'm really excited for it. So yay. Bye bye. Because I'm sleepy. And all, but I appreciate everyone who joined me today. Well, actually, before we even do anything, you gotta do grand freaking bit bops here. Everyone, hold your hats and horses. This is the moment we all been waiting for, and I'm so excited to finally get to this point here. So excited, so happy. We're almost to Alright. But before we end stream, it's definitely needed since oh my god. Alright everyone, get your cap cards, get your cameras, get your bling blings and everything known to man. 69! Ah! We did it! Ah, it's so awesome. Finally, after so long, I'm so happy about this moment. And I appreciate everyone who stuck around on this journey with me today. I know it's been a while since I've streamed and everything, and I'm terribly sorry for that and all, but I appreciate all of yins. All of yins are amazing. Love you so much, and I hope since I have more time now and I'm not too sleepy, I'll be streaming more. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for joining me today on this stream. It means the whole world to me. And yeah, I'll see you goobers in the next trial, whenever that will be. Bye bye. Oh, I'm so sleepy.